Today, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Minnesota Vikings taking on the Detroit Lions.
Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Again, everyone, Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club, and they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard powering his way forward. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. In motion right is Addison. Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. They find some open field here. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
In motion goes the tight end. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. Justin Matabike there to bring him down.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Stroud looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Black. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. The toss out right to Gibbs. Down to about the 45. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Play action. Here's Stroud sliding out of the pocket. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the Vikings will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The rushing numbers for Pollard last week, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Drops this underneath for Pollard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the 1st down as well. Pollard will take it up the gut. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. Now Pickett. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. His first catch good for 8 and a 1st down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super.
And oh, he caught it up. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.